Welcome back to another video, traders, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Charting Trends for Tesla. I'm TJ and we got a great video for you today, but before we get into that, make sure that you like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and please let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments section. I read all the comments, so let me have it. If you like my analysis, please check out my main channel, Charting Trends for Trading Options, where I look at a different stock every single day, and if you want to follow me on social media, those links are in the description below. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, we're starting on the SPY chart today. This is a 30-day, 30-minute chart. And, the last couple of days I've been talking about uncertainty in the market. And it seems to me now that it's really shifting as opposed to uncertainty. I think we're still in this downtrend and we're probably going to be heading lower the rest of this week. I just look at the volume. There seems to be just a gradual shift towards the sell side. And, looking at the chart, ever since we hit that new all-time high, this was on February 15th, it's been erratic, it's been volatile and ugly, but we've been on a downtrend ever since then, with Friday being the last time we made a new low, bouncing back on Monday, chopping on Tuesday, and now dropping again today, falling straight through and below the support at 382. It's not good. After hours, this is chopping a little bit, but look at the volume today on this chart. There's only 3 green candles there. Pre-market just falling off a cliff and just really fighting and not being able to hold on. So I think what we're seeing now is this past year we had a huge influx of retail investors to the market, and it really just buoyed, it gave buoyancy in an unprecedented way that people were not expecting. I think that's why the recovery went differently than a lot of people were expecting. There was money in the market that had never been in the market before. And at this point, all the retail investors are already in, and some of them, maybe they've lost money. Maybe they're done now. Their foray into investing is over, and so we're getting back to maybe previous levels. And with that, we're seeing a little bit less bullishness, a little bit less buy the dip. A little bit less of this stonks always go up attitude, and it's being reflected in the market and Tesla as well. Same thing today. Failing to hold any of these supports, falling straight through, and it really surprised me that we couldn't even try to hold at 669, just straight through it, and in after hours into the growth trend. Now tried to bounce this really hard and it really just came straight back down. It looks like we're slowly working our way back up, but fell 30 points today, basically right back into the downtrend, and now bouncing off of the growth channel down there. That's that purple line. And still, I've talked about this uncertainty. I've talked about consolidating into these price levels. That's if the market holds up. If the market continues downward, there's no reason Tesla's not going to follow. They're so big right now, and they're weak in relation to the market. So if the market is weak, Tesla isn't going to stay up just on its own, I don't think. And I think we're starting to see that. So it's scary. Uncertainty of the past few days is turning into a little bit of fear with me, honestly, and I'm still sitting on the sidelines waiting to see how this plays out. I'm hoping we find a bottom and we can start to turn a corner. But if we open below this level tomorrow, that's the lowest open that we've had since before the big move to the upside. We're talking 2 months, and now we're getting into this trend again, which we haven't seen since we had that huge drop. Brought us all the way down to 619. So I don't know, let's just zoom out a little bit, take a look at this. So I talked about it a little bit on Monday. The market continues to pull back. This support's not going to hold. We're going to continue following this downtrend line, whether we're above it or below it. It's acting as support, so to speak, but we're still
we're still heading down, and really the next major support below there is this 534 level. So I think it's entirely dependent on the market as a whole to keep Tesla up. And if it doesn't do that, we're just going to slowly, erratically work our way down in these pop, chop, and drop type shifty little moves where you start to think, oh yeah, now we're heading back to the upside, and then the next 2 days it just gets crushed down. We've seen that for a while now. So if the market's heading down, Tesla's going with it. So keep your eyes on the SPY and the VIX. Volatility should start to rise if that's going to happen, and we've seen that a little bit today and this week really. But yeah, uncertainty for me is starting to turn into a little bit more worry at this point. That's it, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel, and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments section as well. I read all the comments, so I appreciate any feedback. And if you like my analysis, please check out my main channel where I look at a different stock every single day. And if you guys want to follow me on social media, those links are below in the description. Thanks, and have a great night.